Hey yo guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Accusations and today we are back with BTS. We are looking at This is BTS, the introduction. I was told to do this before the guide. You've been so kind in the comments, with the likes, with the subscribes. You guys have blown me up, okay? I'm gonna just move over so you can see me a bit better. You guys have blown me up. This is crazy. So I want to do a little extra for you guys. So I'll be reacting to this first, and as you are watching this, I will be reacting to the guide meanwhile. So I'm super hyped for this. I got myself a new chair as well for the occasion. Now we're sitting here for a long time, so I just walked my dog Coco. You can see it right there. We were just out for a long walk, and yeah, now I'm ready to sit back and enjoy this, and I hope you guys are as well. And without further ado, I think we should just get into it, guys. Let's go. We have the caption on. Here we go. Let's go.
How many of you have heard of BTS?
Who is BTS and why are they so popular? BTS is a 7-member group from South Korea.
Wait, is it all English? Because maybe I don't need the captions then. I'll leave them on.
While the words boy band are often associated with the image of screaming teen girls, that is far from reality. First, there's nothing wrong with being a young person showing love for something you enjoy. But what if I told you about 24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s, and 21% are in their 40s? Take a closer look at this age.
That's so sick that they can just draw from like young people but all the way up. Like they inspire everybody. That's why I really want to get into this, because they sound like super amazing. So I'm really hyped to do this. Let's go.
Demographic for BTS's 2020 Map of the Sold ticket sales. Females ages 25 and up made 46% of web traffic, and 31% were males. BTS's fans, named ARMY, will often tell you BTS is not your typical boy band. And why? To get a better understanding, let us go back to the beginning. BTS was created by Big Hit Entertainment, whose mission statement is music and artists for healing. The company, and namely their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, wanted BTS to be sincere and genuine figures that people could easily relate to and grow with.
That's dope. That's so dope. Like, being humble and genuine when you get that big can be hard. So when people can actually portray that, and you know, actually not even portray, because if you are humble, you are humble. You can't portray that, you know. You can put on a facade, but I love that. If they are down to earth and are this big, that is so much respect for me. If they can do that, like be humble and still be this big, because that's hard. You gotta realize, like, everybody loves you. It can be easy to go on a pedestal if you are this successful. So that's sick if they are like just this humble. Let's keep it going.
Not immaculate idols groomed amid studio culture, but real
so nice
boys who shared their authentic personalities and talents with the world. Which is why BTS stands for 방탄소년단, Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. 방탄 meaning to be resistant to bullets, so it means to block out stereotypes, criticism.
I just saw my camera lacking, and I'm sorry. This will be an occurrence throughout this video. The video in itself, this video, won't be lacking, but I'm sorry, my camera, because they are doing some maintenance on my internet, so it will be lacking. I'm sorry about that. So if you see some lagging, I'll try to cut out if possible. I won't cut in the video, don't get me wrong on that, but if I see it lagging, I will just pause it and, you know, wait for it to get over. But if there's some lacking, I'm sorry, okay? But I can't really help it this time. I'm sorry, but let's keep going.
And expectations that are aimed at adolescents like bullets, to preserve the value and ideals of today's adolescents. In 2017, BTS rebranded their name and logo, representing their growth and maturity, extending the meaning to beyond the scene. The new door-inspired logo symbolizes youth who don't settle for their current reality and instead open the door and go forward to achieve growth. BTS
that's
debuted on
nice.
June 12,
I like that.
2013 with 7 members. RM, Jin, Suga,
Okay.
J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook.
Okay.
All 7 members came from different parts of Korea. So at first, living together in a small apartment was a challenge. Their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, created a method for the boys whenever they got into an argument.
일단 싸워도 된다. 싸움을 두려워하기 때문에 우리 갈등이 커지는 거다라고 가리키고요. 그다음에 마지막으로는 단 해결은 7이 같이 하는 거다. 싸움은 둘이 해도 해결은 7명이 같이 해라. 하기 너무 창피한 걸로 싸움을 해도 결국 같이 와서 저희가 이런 문제를 갖고 둘이 싸웠는데 이렇게 해서 이렇게 해결했습니다라고 얘기를 하고 그런 부분들이 이 팀의 친화력을 혹은 시너지를 강하게 만들고 있지 않나 이렇게 생각합니다.
That's super though. He seems like a super nice like boss or I don't know, founder. What do you call them? CEO. He seems so nice. Like, he seems like a genuine guy as well. I don't know. From that, at least, that's a super nice thing. Like, if you have a group like this, you need to be able to resolve everything within the group. You can't have like 2 people being annoyed at these or whatever. That will never work, never. So you actually have to be like close, and you need to take the conflicts, because there will be like nobody is ever gonna be just perfect all the time. No arguments. Of course there will be. So it's so nice that they can resolve it that way. Love that.
Over the years, the boys have come to love each other despite their difference in personalities, to the point where they'd feel incomplete with one member missing. They became each other's
Brotherhood.
strength
That's
and
nice.
support and formed a brotherhood.
Hey!
내 머릿속에는 옆에 멤버들이 있어야 뭔가 자연스러운, 그러니까 뭔가 내 핸드폰이나 지갑처럼 없으면 불안한 그런 것들 있잖아.
That is a fact though. If you don't have your wallet or your cell phone, you're like, oh, what the, I'm so naked. But that's sick. I love that. Like, I have a very tight-knit friends that I have had since I was 6 years old. So we have a big group that are so close. So I can really relate to this. This is so nice. And that is what you need if you have to stick together, and you actually have to make it this big. You have to be able to do that. This is your boys.
그죠.
Like,
소중하다
we'll do
못해.
everything for me.
없으면 안 될 사람들이긴 하죠. 왜냐면은 넘어져도 저 혼자 일어나는 게 아니라
Facts.
그냥 같이 일어난 거니까.
좀 생각을 해보면 이런 7명이 어떻게 모였을까라는 생각이 들어요. 이제는. 네. 오래 지냈다고 해서 될 문제는 아니에요. 어떻게 보면은 운명인 것 같아요. 네. 되게 유치하지만 그냥 운명이었던 거예요, 이거는. 네.
Their climb to the top may seem sudden to those who didn't follow their journey, but it was far from a walk in the park. BTS's company, Big Hit Entertainment, started off small and faced numerous hardships, even coming close to bankruptcy. Since Big Hit wasn't a hardships.
Big Hit reported his current net worth when the company went bankrupt before hitting successful. What? He nearly went bankrupt. That's crazy. Like, I guess I will find out more, but wow. Okay, that's
even coming close to
fact.
bankruptcy. Since Big Hit wasn't a large company at that time, they lacked the resources for promoting BTS. Even getting the chance to debut was a fluke. Their debut performance opportunity came about because a music show needed a filler for someone else's spot. Even after they debuted, their performances would often get cut, and if they did make it on air, their screen time was very short since Big Hit didn't have the power or influence bigger companies had over broadcasts. Since they were often not invited to a lot of big variety shows, the company found their own way to communicate with their audience through...
That's so dumb. Like, what? So just because they are not this huge company, like, they can't be a part about that? What? That's messed up, to be honest.
variety shows, the company found their own way to communicate with their audience through platforms such as YouTube. By vlogging their journey, they allowed us to discover their personalities. They
Vlogging
also
a little,
created their
okay.
own variety shows and often live streamed with fans.
God, that's dope.
They honed their crafts for hours on end, practicing in the dance studio and producing music,
Okay.
returning home at dawn to all sleep in one bedroom. 2 years of
What? Oh, I'm gaining so much respect for them right now. Wow. I did not know all of this. Of course I didn't, but what? That's crazy.
returning home
Look at that. They live there. Or is
at dawn to all sleep
this just or is this actually where they lived? Wow.
in one bedroom. 2 years of hard work and not knowing where they'd end up, they finally won their first music show award.
Hey.
Yet, as they grew in popularity, they were falsely accused of sajegi, which is when a company buys their own artist albums to boost sales for the charts.
Wait, so just because they are now doing good, everybody's just like, oh yeah, it's gotta be fake. They have to have done something. Bruh. Let them be. What the hell? What? That's so stupid. It's just like the big guys picking on the small ones. Like, why? Like, just let them enjoy it. Like, if they did well, they did well. Like,
Which is when
why are
a
you trying to
company
bring
buys
them
their
down?
own artist albums to boost sales for
That's
the
so
charts.
stupid.
That's because people couldn't believe a group from a small company was selling well, ignoring the fact that a
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry I'm pausing so much, but this is annoying me. Like, why? Why would you just say that just because it's a small company? Like, they can be good. Like, the individuals can be good. It doesn't mean that, like, just because the company is not huge, that the artist is bad. Like, that makes zero sense to me. What? Is it just because, like, the industry over there, is it just because, like, if you get signed to a big company, that means you are this good? Like, is that how they measure it? Is that why? But then again, you can find gems within people that are like, maybe nobody saw anything in them before, but now they started to shine. They mastered their craft or whatever, you know. People can glow up, if you know what I mean. Like, that's so stupid, so dumb to me.
small company wouldn't have the resources to pull off such a scam. These were just a few of their hardships and struggles. I created a separate video highlighting their past hardships.
Okay.
I'll link that in my description box.
Let me know in the comments if you want to see this. I think I've seen a couple of you mention this, but let me know if that's something you want to see. I'll like, I will get annoyed. I can feel that already. I will be annoyed, but I will do it if you guys want to see it. But something like this pisses me off. Like, if you're good, you're good. That's it. Like, nothing else.
Throughout the years, BTS were able to reach impressive milestones while continuing to sing in Korean. They shattered cultural language barriers with music and attracted an international audience. They grew
Wow,
organically by
stadium.
staying true to
That
themselves
looks sick.
while building a genuine connection with their fans from
Hey,
around the world.
Army.
During an era where streaming numbers have gone up and traditional album sales have gone down, BTS has become an industry anomaly. Their latest album, Map of the Soul 7, released February 21, 2020, is the best-selling physical album of the year, and they sold over
Damn.
500,000 copies in just the United
Oh, that's huge. So breaking into the American market as well, 500. That's a lot of sales. Like, people see a number and they don't really understand how much that actually is. Like, and that annoys me. But this is crazy. 500,000 just in the United States.
of the year,
Crazy.
and they sold over 500,000 copies in just the United States alone. The biggest kicker? Well, BTS did this without a single bundle. And what does bundle mean?
Yeah. It was
Artists would bundle merchandise
Thank you.
or concert tickets with the album's sales. For example, a copy
Okay.
of an artist's album, digital or physical, would be included in every t-shirt sale or ticket sold for their concert. These sales would count towards charting numbers and become an industry-wide tactic
Okay.
in the US to help boost sales figures and in effect climb up the Billboard charts. In a 2019 New York Times article, they said about half the 39 titles that topped the charts last year were sold as part of ticket or merchandise bundles. Without the help of bundles and driven by the power of ARMYs alone, BTS were able to beat a lot of historic records, such as Michael Jackson's 36-year record and the Beatles' 22-year record.
What? That's crazy. Guys, do you understand how insane this is? This is Celine Dion. 1 million pre-orders in Japan. Damn.
While these musical acts are famous around the world, Suga has said it's a great honor to be called the Beatles of the 21st century.
Oh, they are.
At the same time, it's a bit pressuring to be called that.
We
are BTS. We want to be the BTS of the 21st.
True. I hate when people do that when they are like an up-and-coming group or football player or whatever it may be, and they compare them to someone that's huge in that either sport or genre or whatever. They are themselves. Like, don't compare them to nobody. Like, they are who they are. Let them make their own story. Don't make a story for them. I hate that. So yes, they are BTS and nobody else.
Century. The members themselves have always been involved
This
in the
is
music
so impressive for me. Okay, I've been producing some music. Some of the background music you hear, that's me and my buddy. Nothing serious at all. It's just for fun. So I've been producing and listening to. So a lot of my reactions will also go to the production side of it because I listen to very small details. I love that. So this was so impressive from reading the comments that they are actually producing their own stuff and writing as well. I'm again amazed. Like, they are actually so impressively good
and engaged with their fans even before they officially debuted. From their debut album Too Cool for School in 2013 to their most recent Map of the Soul 7, all 7 members have contributed as either writers and or producers on every album. All of BTS are associate members.
That legit gives me so much respect for them. Just that single fact alone gives me so much respect for them. If I don't like any of the music, like let's say I didn't like all the other music we have heard, I would still have amazing respect for that as a part of it. Maybe as people, if people are hating, like, that's so dumb, because people like this, yeah, you may not like the music, that's fair, like, everybody to themselves, but if you cannot respect something like this, get out. Sorry, get out. I don't want to hear it. I like it. So dumb. So stupid. Let's go.
Copyright Association. And as of August 2020, J-Hope, Suga, and RM were all promoted to full members of the association. They even create music that's released for free on SoundCloud as gifts to their fans. Much of their work.
Wow. That is, like, guys, I'm actually getting stunned. Like, this is so sick. Like, they are so nice to their fans, and like, so why no normal artist would do that? So, like, who? I can't think of one. Giving out SoundCloud gifts. That's so sick.
For free on SoundCloud as gifts to their fans. Much of their work touches on subjects like mental health, youth and female empowerment, child abuse, cyberbullying, self-love, and development.
Not sick, of course, this, but love that they do this. My last reaction, I mainly focused on on the dancing and the performance of it. I didn't listen too much to the lyrics because I know we will be doing the music videos as well. I did, of course, read most of it, but not really connecting everything, and didn't really touch on it. So when we're doing the music video, I love well-written lyrics, like, really. So we will for sure dive into that.
And socio-economic injustices. Much of their work is also inspired by past writers and thinkers. Their latest series, Map of the Soul, incorporates psychological concepts by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. BTS is not afraid to use their platform to amplify underrepresented voices and issues. taking numerous risks with their career while receiving backlash from people in power. BTS are also as charitable as they are talented. Throughout the years, members have been donating individually and as a group. BTS rarely publicize donations, so fans often find out about them if media organizations uncover the details. One of BTS's few public announcements was in November 2017 for their Love Myself campaign. They partnered with UNICEF to create a campaign aimed at protecting children and teenagers from around the world, with the hope of making the world a better place through music. BTS and their company, Big Hit Entertainment, pledged 500 million Korean won and donated 3% of the income from the sales of physical albums of the Love Yourself series, along with 6 other fundraising initiatives, including the Love Myself merchandise, where 100% of its...
Like, again, how are you hating on this? Like, I really don't understand. They are being so nice. That is, like, you can donate, like, many rich people and all that donate, but there's a difference of doing like this, and then like, I will just donate 100k to this, and then everybody is, yeah. Like, this is genuine. This is for actually helping, and not just, oh, I did it, you know?
Its proceeds were pledged to the cause. The Love Yourself series, which contained 3 albums total, sold over 7 million copies worldwide. On September 24, 2018, BTS was invited to deliver a speech about the Love Myself campaign at the United Nations General Assembly. On January 15, 2020...
That's... wait. I want to watch that at some point. Like, maybe not right now, of course. I want to know them a bit better first, but... that seems random to me, but again, that's super nice that they're doing that.
Formula E announced their partnership with BTS to help combat climate change.
Okay.
On June 3rd, 2020, BTS tweeted their support for Black Lives Matter. A few days later, Variety reported that BTS and Big Hit Entertainment had donated $1 million to support the Black Lives Matter movement. When armies got wind of the news, they matched their $1 million donation in...
That's sick. Okay. You guys rock. What the hell? Sick. Love this.
One
That's
day.
so nice.
Now, these are just a couple of their acts of charity. With their socially conscious music, BTS created a new fandom culture that brings together fans from different national and racial identities. This led to the emergence of bilingual army volunteers who translated BTS Korean lyrics and videos in their language almost real time, making the content immediately available to non-Korean speakers. We may all speak different languages, but their music and their message connected people from around the world.
That is such a fact. Like, I can see like stats over where you guys are from. There is so many different countries. I've been traveling a lot of my life as well, and like, that's so sick to me. Like, you guys are from literally everywhere. That is so crazy to me that you guys, like, I'm living in Scandinavia and Denmark, and you guys are around the world. Like, you guys are on the other side of the world. For me, that's mind-blowing to me. But you guys are definitely everywhere. Everywhere. That's crazy.
With different ethnicities, background, gender, and age. BTS has also expressed their love and respect for ARMY countless of times, such as always mentioning them first during speeches, responding to fans on their social media app Weverse, showing their appreciation for ARMY projects, halting rehearsals for the Muslim prayers in Saudi Arabia. The youngest member, Jungkook, even got the fandom name tattooed on his hand. Together with ARMY, they grew as individuals and as artists.
저는 굳이 영향력을 주는 거창한 것을 안 원하고 그냥 저희를 보는 분들이 행복하고 웃을 수 있다면 그걸로.
팬이란 게 진짜 뭘까 막 이런 생각을 가끔 많이 하거든요. 결국 그 사람들 때문에 저희가 무대에 서는 거라서 그 봐주는 사람들을 위해서 노래를
True.
하고 무대를 하는 거기
That's
때문에
nice. That means they love their craft.
진짜
Like,
감사해야
they-
되고
Like that means, for me at least, sounds like it, when you love to go out and perform and actually do the shows, like that means you love your fans, because there's so many artists that's out there and buses and going around from concert to concert and just be like, oh, when it's this over, like I want to go home. But they seem genuinely like, I want to go to this city, this city, and this city to meet all of you guys. And I can see why. Like, you guys have been amazing to me, so how are you being to them? Like, I can understand that, and that's so nice that they are actually fully understanding how much you guys mean to them, and on the other way around, you know. So that's super dope.
무대 하나하나에 최선을 다해야 되고
간단하게 얘기해서는 가수를
What?
하고 있는 어떤 제일 중요한
That looks
이유인 것 같아요. 저는
Oh,
뭐
sorry, I didn't read anything.
가수를 하고 있는 어떤 제일 중요한 이유인 것 같아요. 저는 뭐 방송 활동도 물론 싫지 않지만 진짜 콘서트는 그냥 제가 이
Yeah.
방탄소년단을 하고
Must be a
있는
crazy
이유가 맞는
energy.
것 같아요.
What? These color things, this looks so sick. If you guys have been to, probably you guys have, but if you have, like, tell me, this energy must be incredible. Just looking out at this, like, that must be so sick. Just for me seeing here, that
내가
looks
원래
so
하고
sick.
싶었던 이 메시지 하고 싶었던 음악들을 하고 있어서 참 다행이라고 생각을 해요. 그러기
Nice.
때문에 되게 그렇게 살고 있는 것 같아요. 긍정적인 에너지를 주죠.
일단 이 일을 좋아하는 거, 이 일을 사랑하고 너무 좋아하는 게 저에게 큰 영향을 주는 것 같아요.
True.
왜냐면 이 일을 하기 싫고 실증이 나고 하면은 무대 위에서도 나타나기 때문에 이 일을 굉장히 사랑하는
That's kind of what I said. Like, if you really don't love your job, like, you can see it on stage. And you guys have been blowing me up in the comments, telling me that they are amazing live, and I'm kind of seeing just snippets of concerts, and it looks so dope. And like, if you guys say they are amazing live, then that must mean they love their job. You know, they love you guys.
때문에 내가 무대 위에서 퍼포먼스를 할 수 있고 노래를 할 수 있는 것 같아요.
계속 와서 응원해주는 모습 그리고 이렇게 저희를 진심으로 좋아해주는 그런 표정들 힘들 때 그런 표정들이 저에게 더 힘을 주는 것 같아서
저희를 알아봐 주신 여러분들이라면 여러분의 꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생에 언젠가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도 아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는 충분합니다. 정말 사랑합니다.
that was so nice.
Their love for ARMY has also helped them decide on re-signing another 7-year contract with Big Hit Entertainment.
Hey.
They mentioned doing it for their fans and not for money. So while people often discredit BTS's talent, likening their popularity to superficial aspects that come with the image of a boy band, it is their development of personalities and sincerity towards their art and their fans that made their fandom the size and reach that it has become. I hope people will come to realize that BTS is more than just their singing and their dancing skills. They're not just performers, but artists who have healed and inspired millions of people around the world. For a deeper dive into BTS, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay updated. We're also working on more video projects and a website, so stay tuned.
Damn. Ex Celeste? I'm not sure, but damn. Very, very. God damn it. Very well made. Wow. That gave me such an insight, actually. I'm glad I did this first to give an overall. I think it was one of you guys, or multiple. I saw a couple actually. I saw Amy's at least comment telling me to do this first, and I'm happy I did actually. I think this is a great introduction to BTS and really understand who they are as a group, like in the bigger picture of what they are. and then dive into smaller facts about each member and everything. It kind of gives me a good idea of what this group is and how they came to be. You know, gave me a bit of background story, and I really appreciated this. Actually, it was a nice video, a very good video. I'm gonna get that a like. You can't see that, but you can hear the clicking. I did. Very nice, very well made. Yeah, we are in for a ride. There will be another one coming out very soon. I'm not sure actually. Now that we have done this, I've seen it. Sadly, I'm looking at a recording program. I've seen a lot of lacking in this one, and it became a much longer video than I expected it to be. So I will save the guide for tomorrow instead. Sadly, I hope you guys are okay with that. I've already put out one video today, so I got to edit this as well before. So I think tomorrow, let's make a deal on that. Tomorrow I will be coming out with the guide to BTS by Taylor. Don't worry, I got you guys. So be on the lookout for that. And one more thing. Two things actually. I've seen a lot of you commenting Borahay? Borahay? Is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. What does that mean? What is the meaning behind that? Why are you commenting that? Because I don't know what it means. So please help me out. I'm new again. And why are the colors of the hearts you make, like the small hearts you make, why are they purple? Like, what's the meaning behind that? Because like, they're cute, and thank you for all the hearts. I really appreciate it, but I don't know what they mean. So Borahay, purple hearts, let me know in the comments. I would love to. And until tomorrow for the next guide, have a really good night or day. If your day is starting, it probably is for you guys, many of you guys, but for me it is getting nighttime. So I will be editing this and getting it out for you guys so you can watch it after school, work, whatever you got. So onto that, see you guys.